Hello, everybody. Here we are, February 10th. It's Monday, and I am very happy to be here with you. I'm especially happy to be here with you, taking some time to meditate today because I was sick all last week, and pretty much from last meditation to yesterday, and just very grateful, very happy to be feeling better and back at the temple, and back here with you. All right. So let us commence our time together here. Um, as always, please do take time to get yourself settled comfortably in whatever seating position you are comfortable in, however that is for you. And when you've really taken the time to give yourself um, the opportunity to make this transition, to be ready to be comfortable, I want to invite you, as always, to just let your eyes softly close. As we sit here, just begin to notice whatever physical sensations are coming into your awareness at this moment, and see what it is like to notice these feelings in your body, taking note of them, perhaps even silently naming them, warmth or coolness, if that's there, numbness or tingling, pleasant or unpleasant. But just holding these sensations in your awareness, noticing them, noticing how things feel without making judgments about how they should feel. Rabbi Shilapeltz Weinberg, one of the foundational, important teachers of Jewish meditation in our generation, refers to this practice of noticing without judging or evaluating is like our awareness being a clean mirror or a very calm mountain lake. As the mirror has no judgment, it simply holds and reflects what surrounds it. As this calm, clear lake reflects the clouds that pass overhead, the birds that fly back and forth through the sky, also without judging, without holding close, without pushing away, just noticing. We can connect this noticing with the most famous and perhaps one of the most important calls to us, teachings to us as Jews, Shema Yisrael. Listen, Israel. Notice. Pay deep attention. And this would seem to be such a simple thing to do, to notice, to pay attention. To be in alignment with the physical, lived experience of this moment of your life. And Rabbi Shula Peltz-Weinberg teaches, yes, it is simple, but that doesn't mean it's easy. Because we have minds that seek stimulation and novelty, because we have minds that are so adept at telling stories to try to make sense of things. And so even attempting to embody that call, Shema Yisrael, listen, be present, see what's going on, even that is challenging. Another great contemporary teacher of mindfulness and meditation in a Jewish framework and context is Rabbi Jonathan Slater. And in a beautiful book that he wrote quite some time ago called Mindful Jewish Living, Compassionate Practice. Near the beginning of that book, he says that in any moment of our experience, our awareness, there is, as it were, always a fork in the road. We have two paths we can choose. One of them is to simply acknowledge and be with the truth of our experience. And the other is to tell ourselves a story about that experience. And so often these stories contain judgments, often harsh judgments, and often ultimately judgments about our own worthiness, our own quality, that evoke pain, anger, resentment. And one reason that we practice just being still like this is precisely to begin over time to learn to recognize when we are truly present, and when we have been carried off by a story, a judgment, a pattern of approaching and thinking about our lives and the lives of others around us. And in that moment of realizing I am caught up in some old story about myself or someone else, who I am, who they are, and it is causing me to suffer. And this is a story, sometimes an astonishment. This is a story, this is a way of approaching this, a way of seeing it that I thought I had let go of. I thought I was done with that. And this, Jonathan says, is where the word compassionate, this book is called Mindful Jewish Living, Compassionate Practice. This is where the rachamim, the compassion, comes into play. Because in that moment of realizing that we have followed a story and not so much just the reality of where we are, what's happening, in that moment there will be a draw for me to berate myself. I thought I had moved past this. Why am I stuck? And all kinds of other judgments. The alternative is exactly compassion. Oh, I got distracted. Maybe because I'm stressed or I'm tired. Or maybe because I have a human mind and this is what human minds do. They wander off. They get caught up in old patterns. But Rachamim, compassion, says this realization can be a cause not for self-criticism, self-deprecation. This can be a moment of waking up. Waking up. And then there is that miraculous and beautiful realization that in granting my own mind and heart compassion and slicha and forgiveness, my capacity to be compassionate and kind to those around me, my capacity grows. The more that I have for myself, the more that I will inevitably have for others. That is a beautiful truth. And it can be a cause for joy, for simcha. In being kind to myself, I will be led to be kind to others. In being harsh with myself, I will tend to be more harsh with others. And so, we're going to just set a kavanah, an intention of sitting in this moment with gentleness, with chesed, loving kindness, and with rachamim, with compassion for ourselves and compassion for this world and all of the suffering and challenges that we face. all our fellow creatures, all our fellow human beings. So I want to invite you to just sit with the truth of your own breathing. Not an idea, not an abstraction. Just sitting with the reality that you are sustained in life at this moment through this process of breathing in and breathing out. Stay with the experience of how it feels to you to be breathing, and when your mind wanders off, as we've said earlier, see what it's like to lean into compassion, even compassion for your own distractedness. Again, this is human. And just come back to the breath. Okay, so we are going to sing together. This melody, this little chant, was written by a rabbi named Shefa Gold, who has written many, many wonderful melodies for bits and pieces of the liturgy. And this very beloved tune of hers goes to the Hebrew words Ozi v'zimrat ya vayehi li lishua. This was in last week's Torah portion, Bashalach, which has the Song of the Sea in it. It's part of Shirat Hayam, the Song of the Sea. And the words also appear in one of the Tehillim, one of the Psalms. And Ozi v'zimrat ya means Yah is my strength and my refuge or shelter. Some people also translate Zimra as having to do with the word Zemer, song. God is my strength and my song, which is also a lovely thought. And then the second line, Vayehili li shu'ah, and for me, this is a source of safety. So you may know the melody. If not, it's not super hard to pick up. And we'll sing it a couple times. It goes like this. Ozi v'zimrat ya vayehi li lishua. 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 One more time. Ozi v'zimrat ya vayehi li lishua. Ozi v'zimratya vayehi li lishua. Ozi v'zimratya vayehi li lishua. Ozi v'zimratya vayehi li lishua. All right. Please do not rush. Whenever you're ready, you can let your eyes open. Sorry, we ran a little bit over time today. I do really want to just express, say in Hebrew, some hoda'ah, some gratitude to all of you for being here, both those of you who are here with us now, I can see watching this stream, and those who will pick it up later on. It is such a gift to me to have this time to spend with you. And I hope it's of benefit to you in your life as well. We will look forward to seeing each other over Shabbat, and I'll look forward to seeing you here, God willing, next week for another meditation. Have a wonderful day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye, everybody. Take care.